Hello there everyone, welcome back to the Magelord Tale server. I am currently in creative mode for a very particular reason. If I bring up my FPS, you can see it's down to 21. It drops even lower, like right there, see? So I am trying to figure out what is causing my lag issues, and it's not this area in particular. Because if I fly away from my base so it's not loaded anymore, my FPS does increase slightly, but overall it's still pretty low compared to what it's supposed to be. In fact, the CPU of the server it's staying at a stable 100% when no one is online. That is a huge problem to me. And I might have an idea of what is causing that. I don't need these. Let's just get rid of them. I actually spawned that in to go through walls to check things out. There. We're actually getting a solid 20 frames per second right now. That's still pretty bad. Let's see, Galacticraft. Galacticraft. Where's Galacticraft? Oops, I passed it. Galacticraft Mars. I think we only need this one. Rocket launch pad, and there's a special ship. A pre-fueled creative mode only ship. I'm a bird going to space. Anyway. I wonder if it bugs out at all if I switch into human form while I'm doing this. This is a long countdown. I should have taken off by now. This isn't the first time I've done this to get up into space. Just the first time when I went up to see if I could figure out what's causing the lag problem, I missed a structure that my brother has been working on in creative mode. I'm actually thinking that this server's kind of has gotten to the point where everyone except for me has done mostly everything that they need to do. And they just kind of are doing what they want to do now. And you know what? I can agree with that. Honestly, I'm getting kind of bored with the 1.6 mods, and I'm just eager for the 1.7 mod packs to start coming out. So maybe I should just kind of put a Magelord Tale on hold until the 1.7 packs come out. And then I can just focus on doing whatever the hell I want on my own server. I can just switch to creative mode all the time and just build things for the sake of building things and have fun with it. How long has this 20 seconds been going on? About, I don't know, a full minute now? Shut up, phone. Yeah, I went to Quick Trip this morning. And you know you've been to a place enough times with someone else when the person behind the counter comments on the fact that you came in alone this time. Let me just respond to that text quick while waiting for this to go up. it'll get to the top, and if it goes the same way as last time, I will start falling back down to the ground and have to wait for a little bit before it actually recognizes the fact that I did go up to the point in the rocket where I'm supposed to switch dimensions. There. Text responded to. Now let's put that on mute. Mute. There we go. How is it raining this high above the surface of the planet? Yep, and we're falling. Seriously, how is it raining? We are above the planet. I'm actually not falling. I must be... I must have the creative mode flight active right now. But hey, I get the best FPS right here. Should be higher, but I currently have fraps limiting the frames to 30. I don't remember why. I think it was for another game I was recording. It had issues recording at 60 FPS. Not that it matters, YouTube only goes 30. Yeah, I was holding myself up with creative mode. Don't worry, he'll be fine. I'll get to space eventually. I just have to wait long enough, and I like how I'm trailing those particle effects. It's like I'm a meteor coming down. I'll rejoin you guys when I'm actually in space, because this is going to take a while. Oh, and before I actually get back to you guys, you can tell that I'm currently in a limbo because blocks will disappear when I place them. It's the server's trying to get me over to the other dimension, but it's taking its time to do it because the CPU usage is through the roof. In fact, if I go over to the server console right now, yeah, right now it's at 134.1 CPU usage. That's the low end of what it's usually at. See you in a moment. There we go. Now I'm there. It took me like 3 minutes before this screen actually loaded. That's bad. That is really bad. But when I'm on the screen, I have like 100 and so FPS, and we're heading to this place called Spatial Games in Space. Yeah, that's a misspelling of spatial. It's supposed to be a T, not a C. Let's head there. So this is a space station my brother has been working on. And every time I land here, there's another chest. And I can't actually move until things load. Come on. Stop being so laggy. Yeah, I will just leave it like that. So, if any of you guys have watched Yog Labs, you will know what these things are. Spatial pylons, and what they do is they take areas and take them out of the world and store the data for that area that was taken out. Let's see. Now this isn't actually what we're here for. Don't crash. Okay, good. What we're here for is apparently in that direction. I think. Stop with the jittering. I actually have the best FPS in the game at this location. Yep, that's what I wanted to see. Those are sprinklers. And this is what I think is causing all the CPU usage. Let that load in. Can you tell what that is? Yeah. He built a space station that has pylons around it, made entirely the whole thing out of energy cells from Applied Energistics. Now, the way an energy cell works is that they don't have a typical display for their energy that they have contained within them, but they start off as this light purple color. And when placed next to another energy cell or a cable that's connected to a power system, they take the energy from the nearby cells and charge up. So you can see this one slowly starting to change color. But we don't want to add to that because... Okay, so what he had was the cable connecting all the way through here and heading into here where he made big reactors. I don't know exactly. Okay, these also could be causing a problem. These solar panels are saying error. That's probably not a good thing. So we have two things that could be causing the issue then. It could be these solar panels, which are saying error, which doesn't look good. Or it could be the energy cells, which work by transferring energy between all the energy cells connected to each other. And each energy cell counts as its own energy storage, but it functions like a multi-block structure. So it's a very weird thing. And I'm just going to put these in my inventory so I don't lose them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and remove first the solar panels. If that does not fix the CPU problem, then it has to be those pylons. And look how many he has. My god. I don't even know how many energy cells this would be. Why did I see rain? Wait, I don't know how many energy cells this would be. So that's a pretty amazing design that he's got going. Perhaps after I'm done, if this actually fixes the issues, I will give you guys a tour of the place he's been building. But for now, I got work to do. So I will see you after I have either fixed the problem or given up completely. See you in a moment. Well, that's going to take a while. I wonder if my brother's going to watch this video at all. He usually doesn't watch my videos. He's a jerk. But if he does, he gets to see the trouble he's putting me through to make sure my server is working. But it's okay though, because I do have a copy of this world, so if it's not this causing the issue, I guess that it can get put back into place. It's a pain in the ass to do it, but they can go back. But only if it's not causing the— holy crap! My eyes! The sudden glaring whiteness. I was just wondering what he was doing with this thing, but... well, I got my answer. He's making a gigantic sphere. So that's going to take a while. I wonder if it'd be faster for me to use TNT on the other ones. Should I try it? Hey bro, if you're not watching this, I guess that you're not going to have any objection to this. Not that he can object, because he's currently not online. This is kind of trippy going down through this. Whee! It's like a high-speed tunnel that you do eventually catch up with. Now if I had an auto-clicker, I could delete these things way faster. Oh, hello Earth! Alright, let's get the TNT placed. Alright, so I got TNT placed about every 4 blocks. Let's see how quick this gets destroyed. If it's destroyed at all. Did that really do nothing? I didn't even activate the next one! Bye, TNT! Bomb the Earth! Oop! Explosion. Huh, so I guess these things are blast resistant. That kind of puts a damper on my plans. Huh. Huh. Well, since I can't blow them up, I guess this is the best option for me. Removing them slowly with a filler. Or maybe I can use a quarry. Okay then. So, I'm going to try and enter a quarry plus quarry. Huh, that automatically pulled the landmarks out, I guess. Weird. Anyway, set the cable, the energy cell. I wonder if this will be fast enough. Maybe I can increase speed by doing that? No. Well, I guess that's good enough. Come on, hurry up. The filler is almost halfway done. Ooh, wow, that is really juddery. Maybe this isn't the best way to go. It seems the filler does a little bit better job at rapidly deleting these things. I'm gonna let this keep going though, and I'll start using a filler to get rid of that one. And then, I don't know. But we'll see if this fixes the lag problems at all or not. That is really moving slow and juddery. Okay, now this is more fun for deleting these pylons. I used the new spell system in Ars Magica 2 to create a dig spell. Or I can just spam the spell and then back away, and I just watch a hole bore its way up through the pylon. It's pretty entertaining. And it's increasing the speed at which I get rid of these. I have one down, two more to go. Well, I guess a total of one since both of them are halves. Isn't this fun? Anyway, back to waiting for this to be gone forever. Ugh. Well, that went a lot faster. Let's get rid of these. And the TNT. So, I'm looking over at my server CPU usage stat. The memory usage is at 2.4 gigabytes, which is max. I don't really like that. But the CPU usage is down to averaging 100%. The highest I've seen it peak so far in the past 5 minutes has been 125.6%. I think it was these things. Because now that they're gone, the CPU usage is better. It's actually falling below 100% for a change. And there is another large bank of these energy cells that I do know my brother has somewhere. So they may be contributing to some CPU usage as well. But the important thing is we're not using 274% of the CPU, which is a significant improvement. And like I said, I'll give a quick tour of this place. I am getting a bit of lag because of these ghost blocks, but it's fine. Just ignore it for now. Let me in. So in here, there's nothing. In fact, there's nothing for quite a few floors. But it is pretty massive inside here. Down here, there's some sort of cryostasis thing that he's working on, I guess. There's me. Hi, me. I wonder why he has me in here. If we go down another floor, just one big empty room. Probably going to have more floors put in at every spot these elevators are at. But for now, it's nothing. Down here we have a nice garden area, which is pretty nice. There's rice over here, flowing water. Pretty cool place. He's actually using gaseous glowstone to keep everything lit up. And the ground is actually made of carpenter's blocks, which is pretty cool. Down here is just some sort of room with a metallic floor. Not sure what that's about. And here we have the reactor room, at least the top half of it. I have a complaint about this. This does not look like a proper setup. In fact, it looks like a very dangerous setup. And what were these things called again? Translocators. That's what they were. Okay. But yeah, it's 8 control rods and only 1 column of coolant, which is only touching 4 control rods, so it's not cooling everything. Bad design. Bad. Not good. He's also got these capacitor banks along the walls, which are storing the energy. They actually increase the amount of energy they can store by being next to each other, and depending on how many you have next to each other, it increases the input and output of the capacitor banks total. So these things can produce a lot of energy. A lot of energy. And you actually could increase how much storage I have just by connecting them in the corners here, but whatever. And if we head down, he built steam turbines, which he doesn't have on right now. But apparently they produce a significantly amazing amount of energy. He's actually doing pretty good with making this thing look well built and stuff. Oh, and this is the rest of the reactor that we saw up above. Yeah, it's a very big reactor. Very big. And it's used to power these steam turbines. That's why. And can't go down any further, but if I break the floor open, we have a room just filled with leaves. And I'm assuming this is where he's getting all the oxygen to keep this place habitable. But yeah, that's the space station he's been building, pretty much all in creative mode. Well, maybe he built some of it legit. I don't know. I haven't seen anything he's building really, so whatever. But yeah, it's great that the CPU usage is back down again. I'm just going to break out the wall. Screw your rules. I go where I wanna. And now it's time for me to get back to Earth. I think if I just fall straight down, I'll get to Earth. I don't know where I'll end up, though. Let's try it. Goodbye, world. Actually, before we do that, let's save my inventory. Just in case something bad goes. In case something really bad happens. We are kind of high up, though. So, it'll be a while before we actually... Oop, never mind. That actually didn't take long at all. And we are coming down exactly where my island's at. Lovely. And I do have a parachute. Sparkles! Sparkles of Doom! Well, that was quite an adventure. Oop! Quite an adventure. Let's head over to that other spot where my brother has... Yeah, welcome to the Portal Hub. Used to be a Triton base. Not anymore. But inside of here, he has a lot more of these energy cells. And there is no purpose of having these energy cells here because he does not have any spatial storage units at all. So I say shame on him. And yes, I am still getting that message about the things taking too much energy, but far, far less often now that I got rid of those pylons in space. So, let's get rid of this, shall we? Honestly, no need for this, although he does have a pretty damn big crafting CPU with nothing in it. Let's disconnect this from here. I'll connect these. Well, maybe he does need some of this, but he doesn't need it that big. Eh, if the CPU usage doesn't drop after I delete this all, I'll just replace it. CPU usage has not really changed. Still getting that one message, but not very frequently. Okay, CPU usage just jumped up to 191. What message is going on right now? Yeah, there's still something that's trying to take too much energy. I might as well put this back in place. Still, it is running a lot smoother now that I got rid of those pylons. Let's see. Creative Strongbox. And Translocator. This thing is actually a pretty cool item. How do you even make it? That's not too bad. But if I do this, put one of these in here. Nope, wrong direction. Creative Strongbox gives you an infinite supply of a single block. Filler places down blocks it has in its inventory. Translocator just looks freaking cool. Why did he put a heat vent here anyway? Whatever. So it looks like I still might have to hunt down the one item that is causing that message to keep popping up. But it appears that one thing that's causing the message to pop up isn't entirely related to the CPU usage being extremely high. Because at least now the CPU usage is averaging 100% instead of averaging 200. It's gotta be something that's in a loaded chunk, but I don't know where that would be. You know, I haven't been to the Twilight Forest in a while, so maybe Goldseer did something. But she hasn't been on the server for weeks, so it's very doubtful. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, and it's probably going to be the last actual Magelord tale episode. until such time as the 1.7 packs come out. So, Magelord Tale, not over, just on pause. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Magelord Tale, whenever that may be, whenever the 1.7 packs come out. Take care! Actually, before I take off, what do you guys think about me doing a different series? Just to mess around with Minecraft while I wait for the 1.7 packs to come out and actually continue the Magelord Tales. What do you think? Sound good? Because I've been looking at Epic Craft, and I'm going to play a clip right now to show what exactly I had to face when I was just kind of screwing around in survival mode in Epic Craft. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Take care, goodbye, subscribe, all that stuff. I will see you guys later. Bye! So, I have been messing around with this mod pack in the Feed the Beast launcher called Epic Craft. I made 2 worlds, and in this world, well, you can see what appears to be happening right across the river from where my humble beginnings of a base are set up. Yeah, the clouds seem to be spiraling around in a circle above that slime island. Yes, this is like day 2 or 3 in this world. I forgot how many days it was. And after a short amount of time, the tornado that apparently is forming starts to form on top of the slime island. I figure that's a good time to start running away, and eventually we will be able to see actual slime blocks start getting picked up and sucked into the tornado, later to be strewn about the land in various locations, including slime water. So this entire time I am running away, and I turn around to watch as the tornado tears through the location which was my base. Yes, I went directly towards where I was standing while watching it form. Fortunately, the base wasn't damaged all too much, as you will see in a little while, and I thought that the tornado veered off to come towards me. So I stepped back, ended up falling down a ravine, and I have a little bit of trouble with the water. It seems to be too strong for me to actually swim up. So, have to block it off, and eventually I'll be able to actually swim up the waterfall, which should be more impossible to do than just trying to swim up a shallow stream. And in a little while you will see something strange happen while I'm trying to get out of the ravine. Now, one thing I think is pretty cool is that this mod pack, it makes the weather look so much better. Oh yes, gravel can't be put on a ledge, by the way. It will just fall down to the next layer. But the clouds look amazing. There's actual wind sounds. Rain isn't just a static one type of rain fits all, and you saw me fall from a high place. Yeah. Something in this mod pack keeps on picking up my character and flinging him. I don't know what it is, but it was not the tornado. The tornado was nowhere near me. In fact, after this tornado was recorded, I was flung up that river that you saw, that you see me next to. But look at how much damage this tornado has caused. I'm really thinking that if I do a series besides a Magelord Tale, I should try Epic Craft, because Epic Craft seems like a very, very epic pack. Let's wave goodbye to that tornado. So yeah, see you guys later.